The Albuquerque Vipers and Atlanta Falcons have some history when it comes to the postseason. We went to their place in Season 4 and upset them in the divisional round. But then 2 years later, they come to our place and they get the victory there. That was the Sinakawala season. But then the very next year, we get our revenge against them and advance to the conference championship game. That was 2 years ago. And now we are going to be taking them on again. Once again in the divisional round, and the newspaper is predicting a 17-13 victory. And this may be Drew Brees' last hurrah. He had a spectacular season last year, but due to injuries and a drop-off in performance this season, it very well could be his last. Over 1,000 yards for Cedric Benson, despite also having an injury-filled season. Javon Walker, almost 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns for the veteran wide receiver. Oliver Taylor, a pretty solid receiver as well. The offensive lineman is okay, but not great. Dan Morgan, 3 tackles away from 100. Josh Devine with the most TFLs, and look at all those sacks. Although Robert Mathis will not be active for today's game, Josh Devine with 4 interceptions, and our very own former player Wade Schmidt came down with 2. He signed with Atlanta in the offseason and made a very wise decision going there, and might be making us regret choosing John Kelly over him, although John Kelly definitely hasn't been bad, but just having to choose between the 2 of those safeties, Wade Schmidt a little bit younger and whatnot. But, you know, we did what we did. Wade Schmidt now balling out in Atlanta, and he's looking to try to get the revenge game here in the postseason nonetheless. Down to midfield, Atlanta, the visiting team, they win the coin toss and they choose to defer, meaning Orlando Cross, who's now back from his injury, is going to be starting off with the football. 1st and 10, we're going to dump it off to Greg Riddle in the flat. He takes it upfield for a gain of 8. 2nd down and short, Ron White on the fullback dive goes up the middle, but it's not going to count due to holding on Tariq Glenn. 2nd down and 12 instead, Cross throws and it's going to be dropped by White. 3rd down and long, crossfires over the middle for Larry Fitzgerald. He goes upstairs, he comes down with it, and that's going to be a 3rd down conversion. How about another fullback dive for Ron White? This time no holding, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. Now Kirk Figgins bouncing this one to the outside, and he's going to pick up just enough to move the chains and get us out to midfield. Riddle in the backfield, quick throw from Cross, caught by Phillips, continuing his spectacular season as he did take home wide receiver of the year. Now Blake Flowers at tailback, he gets the carry and picks up 5. Cross looking to throw, firing this one right side, some tight coverage on Phillips. That's not going to matter as he gets down with that one at the 15-yard line. We're cooking in the red zone. Cross the throw again, going to the end zone, and that one is broken up as he was looking for Fitz. Once again, Cross wants to throw, rolling to his left off his back foot. Touchdown! Will Tillman. The DB had to choose between defending the run with Cross or defending the running back in the backfield there as he took it up into the end zone. And that was just a lose-lose situation for Atlanta. And they're going to be down 7-0 early. Cedric Benson goes right up the gut as they open up this drive and picks up a solid gain of 10. Now Brees dropping back to throw. He's going to fire right side for Dorsey, the former Raider and Cardinal tight end, getting them into our territory now. Benson in the backfield. He gets the carry again. He's going to get spun down and not pick up a whole lot. 3rd and 8 now. Brees looking to throw, floating over the middle, and he's going to be picked off by Randall Slater, the 3rd-year cornerback who's looking at a payday in the offseason. Just made a big play in the playoffs. So first play of the next drive is going to fall incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 8, looking for the conversion, and Jamarcus Ward is there. He's got the conversion, and Albuquerque keeps this drive alive. Off the play, Flake crossfires over the middle, and he's got his tight end, Vaughan Lewis. Great throw there as he was under a little bit of pressure after the play action. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. Cross going to the end zone for Phillips, and it's just a tad too far as he was a little bit open. Instead, it's going to be 2nd down. Cross fires this one left side, off the mark, intended for Phillips again. 3rd and 10. Once again, Cross wants to throw, firing over the middle, and he's going to be picked off by Josh Devine, who fumbles the football. Atlanta jumps on top of it, though, and Cross just trying to high point it to his tight end, Lewis, but not high enough there. Lewis has a really big frame, but also well defended by the safety, and we're going to return the favor. So now the Falcons with the football. Here is possibly the last play of the quarter. Breeze pump fakes, fires left side for Oliver Taylor, who did a really good job getting open there, using that route running of his and getting out to the 41-yard line. And that indeed will take us into the second quarter now. Breeze fires this one right side, and Javon Walker hauls it in despite the double man coverage, as he had Randall Slater and John Kelly covering him. Breeze to throw again, but this time he's gonna be dropped, and I think that's Chris Baker, who is also back from injury, just his second sack as a Viper. Oliver Taylor catches this one in the flat, takes it upfield, and sets up 3rd down and 2. Toss play to the right for Benson, gets away from Fannin, but then Randall Slater gets him down in the backfield there for a huge play. That's gonna make it a 4th down and 6 situation, and instead of kicking the field goal, the kicker just chooses to punt it away. I guess they weren't comfortable with a 51-yard attempt, and we're going to take over at the 20. Ron White on the carry, gets across the 30 already, across the 40 at midfield, and he's already in Falcons territory. That's probably a career long for the fullback. You love to see it. Here's Flowers to the right side on the ground, and he's got about 4. Riddle in the backfield. We're going to fake giving it to him. Cross under a little bit of duress. Rolling to his left. He's going to run it himself, but then he loses the football. Vince Wilfork recovers it, and Atlanta with another turnover going their way. That's when you just got to throw it away or slide or just do anything but that, as obviously quarterbacks are a bit more prone to fumble than most other players on the team. Nice run by Benson. That's going to be a quick 1st down. Give him the football again, the former Bear, and Cowboy to the right side picks up about 5 or so yards. Offset I formation. Breeze dropping back to throw. He's got time, good pocket presence, and a great throw there to Byron Dorsey, getting it right around the linebacker and picking up another fresh set of downs. Benson gets brought down in the backfield by Daryl Fannin, who was all over that. Huge TFL. It's a loss of 4. 2 tight ends in the game. One of them stays in the block. Breeze to the left side. Broken up there by the rookie Darren Gordon. Great tight coverage. Offset I formation yet again. This time 3rd down and long. Breeze has got time, but that time quickly expires. He's going to be brought down. Sacked again. 4th and 19. Get off the field. Here's Greg Riddle to the left side, and would you look at that, Albuquerque's biggest weakness all year long has been not being able to run the football, but they keep breaking off these big runs here. Quick throw from Cross, caught by Phillips, and is going to be brought down, looks like just shy of the 50, and Neil Carley on the tackle. He's going to have to walk off of the field now. It is going to be a slightly serious injury for him, a sprained elbow, and he will be out for the remainder of tonight's game. Cross dumping this one off in the flat here for Flowers, but it doesn't work so good this time as he's going to lose a yard. 3rd down and 10 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Cross has got time in the pocket, but he doesn't have a man open. Tried forcing that one to Charles Phillips, and the Vipers are going to have to punt in what's been a very much defensive battle so far. Breeze fires this one to the right side, and he's got Javon Walker up top. It doesn't matter how many defenders were around him there. He was going to come down with that football. Breeze fires this one to the left side. Now Oliver Taylor hauls this one in Vipers territory as they try to orchestrate a 2-minute drill. In the I formation, but of course Breeze wants to throw. Firing this one to the left side, and Taylor's going to haul that one in despite the double man coverage. Darren Gordon misplayed the football a little bit, and Atlanta continues to drive, but Daryl Fannin gets into the backfield to maybe put a little bit of a damper. There was holding on the play, but of course we are going to decline it. 2nd and 16 after the Daryl Fannin sack, and he gets in there again with a big hit, but maybe a bit too big. Fannin is now going to have to exit the game. 3rd down and 16 for the Falcons. Breeze looking to throw, firing right side, nearly picked off by Slater again as he was forcing that one to Javon Walker. Instead, they're going to settle for this field goal from Paul Edinger. He did the punt last time, but this time it's a real field goal, and he splits the uprights, finally putting the Falcons on the board at halftime. So now Atlanta with the football to start off the second half. Cedric Benson to the right side makes John Kelly miss, and then Quame Holt brings them down after he picks up a gain of 4. 3rd down and 7 on this opening drive, though. Play fake. Breeze rolling to his left and almost rolled right into Bernard Bailey. That would have been nasty as he would have been going for blood. But instead, Atlanta just goes 3 and out. Cross off his back foot, dropped by Jamarcus Ward, but can you really blame him? He got hit hard by the linebacker. Cross the throw again, this time firing left side, and right off of the hands of Jerome Mathis. That's going to lead to 3rd down and 10. Trying to avoid going 3 and out. Crossfires right side. Ward with another reception, really playing that the role of possession receiver pretty well on that right side. He's done that twice so far today. Cross moving to his left. He's going to run it again. Gets away from the defender and then steps out of bounds. Good job holding on to the football this time. And that's going to get us back into Falcons territory as we look to extend our lead. Crossfires right side for Fitzgerald. He gets away from the linebacker. And that's going to be a Albuquerque Vipers touchdown. Beautiful route running by Larry Fitzgerald. He's been here for a long time now, but he hasn't lost a step. They were foolish enough to put a linebacker on him, and that's going to give us the 2-score lead. Cedric Benson goes right up the gut, and he's been killing us on those first down runs so far today. 2nd down and 8. Breeze looking to throw, and he's going to be picked off. Randall Slater for the 2nd time today, and he's going to take this all the way back for the pick 6. Albuquerque starting to take control on this Saturday night game now. 21-3. If we get one more touchdown, that will make it 28-3. Breeze's pass is going to be knocked away at the line of scrimmage by Bernard Bailey. Darrell Fannin, by the way, back in the ball game as it wasn't anything too serious. Pass to the right is going to be out of bounds, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Can the defense force another 3 and out? No, they cannot. Graham over the middle makes that reception and keeps this drive alive for Atlanta. They still have a quarter and then half of this quarter left to go, so they are still very much alive in this game. Breeze throws this one to the right side. He's got Byron Dorsey, and that's going to be enough to pick up a 1st down. 3.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Cedric Benson up the middle again, and he keeps getting like 10 yards on a lot of those 1st down runs. Breeze to throw on this 1st down, but he's not going to get the pass off to at least, get it to his intended receiver, although he does get rid of it to avoid the sack. Pass to the left looking for Dorsey, but he's out of bounds. Now Dorsey goes in motion on 3rd down, setting up the screen for Taylor, but we are all over that. He gets brought down in the backfield for a loss, and once again, the Falcons are going to have to punt. Orlando Cross trying to orchestrate another scoring drive here, but he's going to wisely throw this one away as we look to extend our lead even more. Quick throw to Phillips, and once again, a little bit of Butterfingers there, leading to 3rd down. Cross moving around in the pocket, firing this one over the middle. He's got Fitzgerald across the 50. Gets away from the first defender. Devine does catch him from behind. If that's Phillips, he is gone, but either way, huge play for the Vipers. Dumping this one off to Greg Riddle, and he's going to be down inside of the 25-yard line. Good yards after the catch there. Riddle in the backfield. He's going to stay in to block. Cross rolling to his right, dumping this one off to Fitzgerald. He's going to get brought down after picking up 9 yards. To open up the 4th quarter, we're going to give it to Ron White, and he's going to convert these 2nd down in inches. Essentially goal to go now. We're going to give it to Greg Riddle, who dives to the end zone, but he loses the football. Scooped up by Wade Schmidt, who doesn't go out of the back of the end zone. And the Falcons are going to get their 3rd turnover of the game so far. Can they capitalize on this one? Cedric Benson to the left side, picking up a gain of 7 there, as they're staying true to the ground game, but at this point, you really want to be passing the football more. And that's exactly what Breeze is looking to do here. Up top for Javon Walker, the former Packer and Bronco, coming up huge in the postseason here. I'm honestly kind of surprised this guy is still playing, but he's playing pretty well right now. Cedric Benson breaks the first tackle, but only picks up about 5 or so yards. Now out of the eye, Breeze fires this one left side, and Taylor comes down with another catch. Doesn't matter who he's throwing to when he's giving them these jump balls, but his receivers are coming down with it. 7 minutes left to go in the game. Cedric Benson to the right side gets brought down by Eugene Thomas for a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. Here's a run by Benson, gets away from Holt, and then he's going to get spun down, picking up about 3 or 4 yards. They have not been very good on 3rd down today, though. Here's a quick throw from Breeze right off of the hands of Dorsey. He could have very easily, I think, taken that for a 1st down and a touchdown. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and 9. Breeze looking to throw, firing this one right side. He's got Javon Walker, and he's in the end zone. The Falcons finally with a touchdown here, and that's going to pull them, just make it a little bit of a closer game. They're going to go for 2 now to make it a 10-point game with under 6 minutes to go. Breeze wants to throw. He's not going to get it off, though, and the Vipers are going to be taken back over. Here's Ron White going right up the middle, pretty heavy with the fullback runs today, but you know what? They've been working pretty well for us. Cross, he's going to look to run this one himself, and he does so, sliding shy of the 40. 2nd and 10, quick throw there. It's going to be caught by Fitzgerald. The tackle is going to be missed, and he's across the 30 to 20. He is gone. Touchdown, Albuquerque Vipers. Quick throw from Cross there as Atlanta sent the all-out blitz. And even though Fitzgerald, as we saw demonstrated earlier, is not the fastest receiver even on the team, he is, he's still got a little bit of those burners. He takes this one all the way to the crib, and that very well could be the nail in the coffin. Breeze's pass to the left side is once again going to be caught by Oliver Taylor. These passes that he's just throwing up for grabs, his receivers come down with almost all of them. Breeze looking to throw again, but he's going to get brought down from behind. Asante Samuel on the cornerback blitz. They're only 3 for 10 on 3rd down today. Breeze airing this one now deep, and that is going to be way too far for Taylor. That's not even a jump ball there. 4th down and 16, and it looks like Atlanta has officially given up on the game as they're just going to be punting this one away, and it's going to be sailing out of bounds there. It's not going to matter. Albuquerque burns down the rest of this clock, and we're going to win 28-9. Pretty underwhelming for a rivalry that's been pretty built up here. But, that's going to happen sometimes in the postseason. Drew Brees, I'm pretty sure this is going to be his last season, as I don't think they were better with him when he came back from his injury. I think they actually got a little bit worse. But, either way, he's still a legendary quarterback. Really revived his career in Atlanta after really struggling in New Orleans and in Jacksonville. Orlando Cross back from injury and doing Orlando Cross things. You've got to love it. The ground game was a lot better than normal today. And then Larry Fitzgerald, give him the game ball. 5 for 171 and 2 touchdowns. He kept toasting those defenders there. Same with Charles Phillips. He had a really good game too. And how about this offensive line? Props to them for not giving up a single sack today. And the defense only allowed 9 points. We got ourselves 4 sacks, and then Randall Slater with 2 interceptions, bringing him one of them back to the crib. We had a huge upset in the divisional round, though, as Cleveland traveled to Pittsburgh, and they were 14-2. They were the 1 seed, and they fall to the Browns 16-13. Cleveland is headed to the AFC Championship game, and they're looking to try to get back to that Super Bowl now. Also in the AFC, we had an old rivalry, Colts at Patriots, and New England wins this one again. Indianapolis was doing so well early in the year. They kind of fell off. They did win a playoff game, but now the Patriots are going to be hosting the AFC title game as they had 2 100-yard receivers in this one. And our opponents, the Green Bay Packers, we've taken them on in the NFC title game twice before, and we're going to be doing so again after they defeat Dallas in the divisional round. Almost 100 yards for Dexter Thompson, as Matt Schaub's Cowboys couldn't do a whole lot against them. So Browns at Patriots, one of those teams will be repping the AFC, and either the Vipers or the Packers will be repping the NFC, but this time it's going to be at our place. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like would be awesome. And until next time, this has been Jeffrey reminding you to stay moist.